G'day everyone, MasterAbbott here from CapsuleComputers.com. Today what we're going to be doing is running you through a quick gameplay for AntVenture. Now AntVenture is available on the Apple iTunes store. It's available for the iPhone and also on the iPad. AntVenture is similar to games that are out there, that have been out in the past and also out now, like Goblins and also Machinarium. You are a little anteater. Well, he's not a little, he's pretty big. And he's got to find and collect ants, and it's done in a similar style to Machinarium and Goblins, where there's little puzzles everywhere on the screen, and you've got to use you've got to click on certain things to pick up items, then use those items to put on some other item, so it can unlock or move things around, so you can finally get to the ants. So what I'm going to do, there's only 2 levels in total. Now, unfortunately, that's basically all you've got, 2 levels, but what I'm going to do is only going to give you a brief understanding of how the game works, because I'm not going to be able to do too much, because if I do, it will basically give away the entire game and the fun of you guys being able to solve everything. So as you can see on the screen, there's a whole lot of stuff happening, and you can see that you've got the anteater right there, and you've got 3 ants. As you can see, there's 3 jars up the top right hand corner. 1, 2, 3 where my thumb is, and there is 3 ants on the screen. You've got an ant over there, you've got an ant over there, and you've got an ant over there. Now there's there's lots of different ways. Now basically the entire screen is a puzzle, and there's a whole lot of different things that you need to unlock and find and use to get from one spot to get one thing happening, to basically unlock one thing and to move another thing around to get something, to do something else. So as I was basically explaining to you, the menu system is very simple, not too complicated. As you can see, certain things when you hold the button down on, you'll get like a little gear or question mark. Now question mark and both of these little things mean you need an item to make it work, or you need something to make it work. And then when you tap it, you can also tap something to actually activate and to get it to work, or to collect, for example, the ants. So that's pretty much it. Very, very simple, straightforward, not too hard at all. So for example, there's a whole lot of things, as I said, a lot of things going up on the screen, lots of things going on. For example, if I clicked on the little monkey plays a tune. So once he plays the tune, once he's finished playing that tune, he will probably give us something, or something will happen. So certain things have to be done in a set sequence. By doing the sequence, you'll get certain things drop, certain things unlock, certain things appear, and certain things will move. So when that happens, you can click on him again, he'll go a little bit faster, and then if you press him again, he'll get really, really excited, and then, he broke something. So as you can see, he dropped something on the ground. So by selecting that goes into your menu down the bottom, in the bottom left-hand corner. So with that item, now you can use that item on certain other things. So depending on what you're supposed to do, who knows what you're supposed to do with it. I'm not going to give you too much away, but that's how pretty much this game works. So there's another little thing there, is when you search for certain things. As you can see, look at that. I just pressed the sink. Now in the sink there's a drain, and in the drain there's something in the drain. So if I go over there and pick it up, that looks like a tap to me. So you can see right now, I got a tap there. With that tap, what do I do with that tap? I'm not going to be able to tell you, because if I do, I'll give it all away. But certain little things appear. So you can also, like for example, click on the light, and the light woke up the guy who's making the violins. Then what do you do with him? Who knows? Certain things are supposed to happen. You got to do a lot of different things. Everything on the screen does have a purpose, and that's pretty much how everything works in AntVenture. So unfortunately, I'm not going to give you too much away, because if I do, it'll wreck everything. But what I might do is I might give you one little hint to get 1 ant, and that is, there's 1 ant which I'll be able to tell you how to do, and that will be this one. So for example, there's an ant over there. What we can do is we can move the machine. So as you can see, I'm switching that little switch over there. That little switch will move. Once the switch moves, it'll continually move the guitars and the violins over one step at a time. Now that seems like I've got a right angle right there. So what I can do is I can press that little button. That little button switches the mechanism over. And then I can push that little button, and that will lower the violin. That is very close to the anteater. See, now he's got a long tongue. I can move over to him, and I can select that anteater right now. There you go. I've got that ant, and he's in the jar right in the top right hand corner. So that is how AntVenture works. Very simple, not too complicated at all. So that is one step of that is one section of how it's supposed to work. So I'm going to jump out and go to the main menu. Now unfortunately there's only 2 levels in this game. We hope To Design create more, maybe do a further upgrade or update down the track if it's possible, because I believe that this is one really cool game that that has a whole lot of potential down the track. Now the second level, I'll jump in and show you what that looks like as well. As you can see, totally new scenario. Everything on the screen works the same way as you would have seen in the first level. Everything is totally different. You've got a whole lot of different things. You've got like one little ant that's right up the top in the nest. They've got another little ant right over there next to the water thing. There's everything going on at the moment. You don't know what's going to happen, but everything that you can see on the screen has a purpose, as I was explaining to you before. I'm not going to give anything away in this one, but everything works the same way. So if I wanted to, I could click a bell. The bell will move the bird over to that section over there, and a whole lot of different things. I can click on that little drum and the cucumbers fall into the water, as you can see just there. A lot of different things happen. As you can see, that's a little hint. That snail's got, as you can see, that little snail's got a key. And with that key, I can use the key and the fishing rod to pick up that key. And I've just picked up a key. Very simple. So certain little things I've done this a few times, so I know exactly where to go, but I'm not going to give any more hints away. So that's pretty much how AntVenture works. So I'm not going to give no more hints, but that's it. So I'm going to jump out to the main menu, and I'm going to run you through that's basically the whole run through for AntVenture. It's available on the Apple iTunes Store right now. So here it is right there. It's available for 99 cents. It's from To Design, and it will run both on the iPad and also iPhone and other iOS devices like the iPod. Alrighty, so that is it. AntVenture is available on the Apple iTunes Store and for 99 cents. So if you have any questions, leave it on the YouTube channel. And that is it. Thank you for watching. MasterAbbott signing out from CapsuleComputers.com.